In September of 2016, I saw a commercial about this kit that has a little battery-powered car and a flexible track that glows as it goes around the track. And I thought that was pretty cool, so I looked for one and I found it in Walmart for $19.95. I'm doing this review in case somebody else is thinking of buying one of these to see what it does and, more importantly, what it doesn't do. Inside the box, I found the little car, which runs on 3 AAA batteries. By the way, you'll need a very small Phillips head screwdriver to get that screw out to put the batteries in. When you go to turn it on, there's a switch at the top you press down. This might be a little tricky for some children because you have to press it down pretty hard to get it to lock into place. And that's what it looks like. The 220 pieces of track are actually 220 of these little tiny pieces here. You actually get 20 pieces of track like this in 3 different colors: green, yellow, red, and blue. They snap together fairly easily. Just push them together and that's that. The track is pretty nice because it's very flexible, and kids can have a lot of fun making the track any way they want to. The cover says that the track is 11 feet long. That may not sound like much, but actually I found it allows for quite a few very complex patterns. One nice feature is that if you very carefully coil the track up, leaving a space in the middle big enough for the car, it will actually fit back into the box for nice storage. Here's what it looks like in normal operation. And for a lot of very young children, this will be enough. The lights flash, it goes around quite fast, and the track is attractive to look at. And you can also bend the track in almost any configuration you want. And I haven't been able to bend it in such a tight curve that the car jams on the curve, so it's pretty much foolproof. And that's nice if you're getting this for very young children. But the big question is, does it glow in the dark? And the answer, unfortunately, is no. The car's lights do light up the track where the car is, but the glow from the track is so dim you will never see it. Now, if you have a black light, a very strong one, and shine this very close to the track will glow for a brief period of time, and I'm talking on the order of seconds. But the lights from the car aren't aimed properly, and they're not the right type of lights to charge this track. So that is a major disappointment. So if you're getting this for a young child, it's going to be a great toy. Just downplay the glow-in-the-dark aspect of it, and I think you'll have a lot better luck. Now, the company says you can jumpstart the glow by shining a very bright light on the track to get it started, and then the car will keep it glowing. I've tried that several times with different lights, and it doesn't work. The problem with that is even if it did, your eyes are going to adjust to the bright light unless you keep them closed while you charge the track, so that when you turn off the light, you're going to be sort of blinded. It's like coming in outside of the bright sunlight. So even if the track is glowing, you won't be able to see it. Now, it may look like the track is glowing a little bit in front of and behind the car. That's an artifact from the digital camera I'm using. What's happening is that the lights on the car are sort of being spread out, and it creates a glow-like effect. But when you're looking at it in person, all you're seeing are the lights of the headlights and the tail light. There's no glow effect at all. I was able to get the track to glow by adding on a battery pack of 4 AAA batteries and hot gluing to the back end of that 10 3mm ultraviolet LEDs pointing straight downward. Even with all of that, it took about 10 minutes to get the track to look as bright as it is now, which isn't very bright. The yellow sections are by far the brightest. The red is next, the green barely visible, and the blue is almost impossible to see if it's glowing at all. This is a bit of a MacGyver, but if you've got a child who loves glow-in-the-dark train tracks, this might be something you want to put together. Let me show you what it looks like. Here's the little charging trailer I made for the car to make the track glow a lot brighter. It's just a 4 AAA battery pack, to which I hot glued 10 ultraviolet LEDs. I got these from Amazon. They're very cheap. I got 100 of them for $7. And just soldered them together so that when I throw the switch, they all come on. They look blue, but they put out a lot of ultraviolet. And that's what helps charge the track so well, that the ultraviolet light has a lot more energy than the lights on the car. Then just a simple hook and eye hold them together. And that's all it takes. Another option is to paint the bed of the track with a super bright glow paint. Now you need the really good stuff. It usually say it's 10 times brighter than the craft store glow paint. If it has some technical data on it, it will be a strontium-based material. So if you do this, the track will be the same color all the way around, but it should be a lot brighter. Towards the bottom of the track, you can see a small segment that I repainted with the ultra bright glow-in-the-dark paint. It's not very uniform, and I'm not sure it's really worth the effort, especially since that stuff costs around $10 an ounce. I hope you found this review helpful, and as always, thank you very much for watching.